So after 3 field events, pole vault, javelin and discus, Royal Grammar Newcastle out in front by 18 points. Great Barra second and Furtherwick third.
In the long jump, this is Stephen Watts of Furtherwick Park, and if you saw our first programme from Grimsby, you'll know about the bizarre situation for the long jumpers. They race along a tennis court, jump through a hole in the wall into the sandpit laid on the field outside. Far from ideal conditions for them. Very far from ideal, and it must be off-putting because they all seem to be concentrating on just looking down at the board. Still, that's a new personal best for Stephen, 5.65. Next to go, Kairal Hussain from the Queen Elizabeth School in Barnet, North London. Good sprinter, he'll be competing in the 100 metres at the English Schools Championships, and a good long jumper as well, Tessa. Oh, that looked really good, and an aggressive run as well. Very short, but very aggressive into his approach. He waits for the distance to come up. And there it is, 5 metres 92. Here is the result of the intermediate boys. Stephen Elkington from the Valley School in Nottinghamshire. And that looked very stylish. Oh, very stylish, very graceful indeed. Very tall, but not aggressive enough on the runway, I fear. Gets to the end, hips high. And 6 metres 22, that's the winning jump.
Queen Elizabeth and Valley coming into the picture, taking first and second on points in the long jump. Furtherwick a steady third. Are you quite ambitious in the long jump?
Yeah, I'd like to represent England when I'm older, and I hope to get a bit further this year jumping.
Tessa was quite impressed with your technique, but reckons you're a little bit less aggressive than you should have been. What are you going to do to work on that?
Well, I just like try to get more aggression on when I run and hit the board and try and get more height.
Graham Giles kept that Furtherwick steadiness going in the hammer. His throw 38.18 for second place. James Goss of St Ignatius won the event, throwing a smooth 45 metres 90. The triple jump, always fun to watch. Millfield's Richard Hart in second with 12 metres 67. Hesham Hussain hop, skipped and jumped 12.72 for Queen Elizabeth School, Barnet. The high jump produced a fine winner in James Threlfall, the captain of Royal Grammar Lancaster, 1 metre 78. Second place in the shot put for Savakis Savra of Furtherwick Park, 11.59 his putt. James Hogg of Millfield came first with an explosive 12 metres 8. After the field events then, Furtherwick Park at the top of the table by over 30 points. St Ignatius second, Newcastle third. Rob, in the lead at halfway stage, not bad at all, is it?
Yeah, it's gone pretty well, actually. Considering the conditions, performances have been well above what we thought. One or two boys, again, have struggled into the wind, but our discus throwers, a bit of breeze behind them has helped them quite well, so we've gone quite well.
Well, at this stage, you're just over 30 points ahead. Can you do it?
I don't know. We haven't got a full track team because of the nature of the competition, so if the boys who are going to run don't come in with the times, then anyone can close on us.
So an anxious moment for the Furtherwick Park team as we await the 80 metres hurdles, and a lot of pressure on Graham Giles in lane 2. But not as much pressure as that faced by Bradley Finken of Millfield, who runs in lane 4. Millfield falling behind, and they really do desperately need the points now. So it's lanes 2 and 4 to watch. Very good start made by Bradley Finken there in the white vest and black shorts, 4th from the right, but Giles is catching him. Finken holding on at the moment, Giles closing on him fast over the final hurdle, and it's Finken who wins it. Giles second, an important win for Millfield. Good hurdles race there by Bradley, driving quickly between the hurdles, league leg going down quick and fast, and driving with those shoulders.
Bradley, good performance though, are you pleased?
I'm very pleased. 11.4 is what really was looking forward to, and that's just about all I could do.
Not very nice conditions, is it really?
No, it is very windy, and the wind down the back straight did help a bit, but also threw me off balance over the hurdles.
Hurdles, great event at the moment with Colin Jackson doing so well. Are you a bit inspired by all that?
Yeah, I'd like to, you know, maybe if he's still doing when I do it, I'd like to have a go and try and beat him, but who knows.
In the 100 metres, the gold and silver medalists from the long jump clash again. Stephen Elkington, winner of the long jump, runs here in lane 3. And Kairal Hussain of the Queen Elizabeth School runs in lane 7, having been runner-up in the long jump competition. A good clean start, and Elkington away very, very quickly there. Third from the right in the red vest. Watch for Hussain closing on him, though, in the blue. And who's going to hold on for victory here? Very, very close. Hussain makes it. So he reverses his defeat in the long jump competition, and that's a new championship record, 11.1 the time.
What a great run from Hussain. Such a powerful, aggressive and an explosive sprinter. Here his arms dropping a little bit low, but his knees is coming up really high and driving all the way to the line. Really powering down that lane.